everybody. So thanks for coming and to watch our 12-week presentation. In the beginning, we were given this beautiful solar kiosk to work with and see how we can implement it in a South African context and develop new business models. Our team members are Leo the Lion or Klaus, Tabo or Yo-Yo, Clara or Renata, myself as Stefan, and our coach Katie as the visitor. She's replacing our team member Tony, who had to leave to LA unfortunately. So let's look into the future, into the year 2015, and see what a solar kiosk looks like there.
Oh wow! Hello everyone! My name is Tabo. I'm shop owner in Schwane. And actually, I'm really proud because 3 years Solar Kiosk gave me the possibility to get a kiosk, and I turned it into a school because I realized in my village there is a lack of education. Well, 1 year ago I realized, because I built a school just next door, that there might be the need of a tablet cafe because this is like a new thing in Europe. Well, just see yourself what happens here every day. Wow, what's this? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm at a solar kiosk.
Okay, and what's that?
Well, it's a kiosk where actually all the town buy our groceries here. Like we buy everything. We buy like solar systems for our house. We buy all the products we need. And actually, this is like a tablet cafe from Tabo. I'm looking some things in the network. Take a look. Do you want to see? It's really nice, and we have internet. We can charge our phones. It's really with solar energy at night. I mean, man, look at this. We have stable electricity. It is just amazing. Okay, I have to go now.
Your phone is ready. Your phone is ready. Just
thank
take
you,
it before you
How much is it?
2 rand.
Oh, 2 rand, super cheap. Thank you.
Tell me, how did this start? Wow, that's a really long story.
I'm Leo, the local lion, South Africa's one flying. Been living here all my life, so solar kiosk arrived. Yo, meet my man Tabo. That's my biggest bro. Working in a business skill, his shop going down the hill. Now he's a big businessman, so let's see how it all began.
This is Tabo. He's a 23-year-old Spaza owner in Schwane, a rural area close to Johannesburg. A Spaza is an African kiosk. He has had his own shop for 5 years, but he realizes, as time passes, that less and less people are coming. The other day he asked his friend Ishmael where he buys his groceries. Ishmael tells him that he and his family are always going to the supermarket in the next bigger town twice a month, because the products there are cheaper.
But why are the products there cheaper?
Because the people who run the Spaza shops buy very few things and try to sell them with a high profit margin, which makes it more expensive.
But wouldn't it be smarter to buy more products, sell them for less, and have the same profit in the end?
Well, you're bang on with that. Because Tabo is not making any money anymore, he's forced to abandon his village and leave to the next bigger city to look for work there.
That's horrible.
Well, it's like this in a lot of African villages.
Well, can we do anything about that?
Well, that's what E+ is for.
What is E+?
E+ combines the necessity of electricity with the added value of education and entrepreneurship.
And how does that work?
Let's go back to Tabo. He sees the recently opened training kiosk in his town. It seems to him like this is just one of the new solar kiosks that have been popping up all over Africa recently.
Yeah, solar kiosk, I heard about them. That's some pretty neat stuff they're doing.
Tabo sees a poster on the outside about becoming an operator.
And what does he do then?
Well, he goes and inquires about the kiosk. Later on, Sinua, the solar kiosk employee, tells him about the application form to become a solar kiosk operator with his own kiosk.
But does he need any requirements or something to have that?
Well, yes, you have to be motivated, have some savings, previous experience with a shop, and a business idea.
Great. And he has all that, right? So what's next?
A few weeks later, he receives the positive confirmation from Solar Kiosk that he can start his training right away.
Wow, and how does this work?
A few days later, he shows up for the beginning of his 1-week training period.
And what does he learn in that 1 week?
In this week, he learns how to operate the point of sales program on the tablet, as well as the basic maintenance of the electrical equipment and the interaction with customers. He also learns basic business skills such as ordering more stock so that he can sell at a competitive price.
So how did he do in the training?
Throughout this period, his positive attitude, his work ethic, and his keen perception of business impressed Senior and Solar Kiosk so much that he is given the contract for his very own solar kiosk. After he sets up his kiosk around 20 kilometers away from the training kiosk, he still visits the training kiosk once a month for a continuous training workshop with the other operators from the area.
So does that mean he can interact with operators only once a month?
No, above and beyond that, he also actively participates in the Solar Kiosk online exchange platform that comes with every kiosk.
Cool stuff.
Is that the end of the story?
No. At the most recent workshop, he met Sheila, John, and Sally. They tell him how they got the chance to develop and customize the kiosk beyond the simple function of a kiosk. Sheila made her kiosk into a hair salon, John turned his into a table cafe, and Sally realized the fact that a restaurant was desperately needed in her village and also a good business.
And does Tabo knows how to customize his kiosk?
After Tabo gets home, he realizes that his village needs education, and that he can also make a valuable business out of that, a school. After some years, a thriving economy of differently developed solar kiosks has spread across South Africa and the entire continent. This keeps Tabo and his friends and family in their village due to the now existing economical and communal perspectives.
So in the end it's really simple. E+. Apply, select, train, connect.
Oh, now I understand everything. So actually with E+, we have a sustainable local economy, a network of local entrepreneurs, because you can have a restaurant, you can have a tablet cafe, you can have a school, development of business talent, and it's actually financially viable.
In the end, it's really easy if you reflect E+.
Apply!
Select,
Train, connect!